Yo gang, what's happening? It's your boy Busy, back with another video. And today, we're going back into trading. I've taken a little bit of a break off. If you enjoyed that Friday video, make sure you go watch it again, because I feel like you might have missed some things that I said. But if you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments below. Also, today I'm back into trading. I'm gonna be a little bit more aggressive today because I feel like we've been doing $100 trades and I've been profitable, and now I feel like it's time to stop playing with the big bucks, you know, get my mentals right in that way. But we're gonna see exactly what's gonna happen. So before we jump right into it, you know I gotta plug myself, so don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to join the Telegram channel, links are in the description, as well as my VIP that's absolutely free. All you gotta do is hit me up and I'll get you in. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So gang, let's dive right into the charts. And as you can see, first thing we've got here, we are targeting today Australian dollar, Japanese yen. And you can see I got MACD here. I'm just going to remove that, and because I was testing out a different strategy, but I still haven't, completely decided yet if I'm ready to share it with you guys, because I'm working on it. And if you're in the private Telegram channel, you probably already know exactly what I'm talking about. If you are not in there yet, I don't know what you're doing. Make sure you go join up. Links are in the description. It's absolutely free. So make that 200 EMA. And now I've been looking at this market. You can see I won a trade earlier today. Follow that little uptrend that was happening. If you guys are watching it every day, you can see that trade I did. What was it? About an hour ago, as you can see the time right here. So first things first, we've been seeing this market has been super bullish for the last hour. I think it's like somewhere around here was when I entered my trade a little earlier. To give you a better view of what that looks like, it was somewhere around here. Just like I said. Let's go back to our M2. As you know, we're switching no more quick M1 trades, and I think the market is still going to continue to go up. I think the market is very bullish. And in this case, we're going to continue to go up with it. Now, I don't see any crosses of my moving average, but just knowing that the market has been going up, we're expecting it to come down at some point, but it hasn't even grown past the highest point here, which is 103.93, and we're still at 103.865. So I'm not expecting any huge moves in the market right now. We're out of the money a little bit, but you don't have to be worried about that in the long run. If you know, you know. So that's really what's going on. So while that is a strategy that is like a trade that I've been looking at before, I start recording this video, I'll show you a different thing, like what I'm doing when I open up a new pair, going back to the end. What are the things that I'm looking for? I'm looking for consistency in the markets is one of the first things that I'm looking for. So because I'm entering in so low time frames, it's all about, getting into the market at the right time. So right here, what I'm looking at is my indicators and how they're showing me. It allows me to quickly see what points in the markets we are in. And as you can see, the market has reversed in both of these situations right here around, let's see, 98.599. We're seeing that it's going a little bit above that. But now you're thinking about two things. You don't see any cross on your moving average, and you see a very, very, very bullish candle. You can see how bullish these candles have been. So right now you might be thinking the market is about to turn, because it's way past this 2 points right here that it crossed before. But then you'll be missing out on the fact that maybe the market is passing through this point to either stop here or here, or even perhaps at the top here. So you've got 4 different potential places that your markets go in. As you can see, we take our profit on Australian dollar, Japanese yen. But I'm going to be more close to the fact that once the market hits 98.628 right here, we will see a situation where we can really enter into the markets. Right now, I think that the market is still going to be very bullish. You can see it cross our EMA, and you can see what kind of candle it's very, very bullish. And we're kind of seeing this same candle repeat itself here. So it's really difficult for us to think that the market is going to go either way right now at the moment. but we don't see it touch. And you can see we're still seeing it move. If it ended to down here, thinking that the same thing that happened in this market would happen again, you probably would have lost your money. But right now we're seeing it. It's still bullish. It's still very strong. So we're just looking for that good entry point here for 1,000. We're just waiting for it. This is what most of your work as a trader is, waiting and waiting and waiting. And now you might be thinking, oh, the market might this might be a red candle here, right? It's what you're thinking in your head, but it's a little bit too early to think about that. It's a little bit too early to predict that. Great, you could have entered because you can see 3 candles here, and you know some people like to use the 3 candle rule where they see 3 bullish candles, they know the next candle is probably going to be red, which sometimes it works. It's not 100%, but at the end of the day, it's all about using the strategy that you feel comfortable with. Now we're very close to 98,628, so it's still possible that right now the markets would continue to flow downwards, but we need a little bit more than just this. As you can see, that price is getting pushed up, and you entered for 2 minutes right now, you probably would have lost your trade if you were following your 3 bullish candle rule. Now we've got 3 points. It hasn't reached any other points that we thought. Now we're seeing that price being pushed down a little bit by the sellers, which compared to the bullish candles that we've seen earlier before, this might be a moment for the sellers to kind of take control, even though the buyers aren't giving them a chance in hell to get a hold of that candle. Got 37 seconds left. So you guys can see how boring it is when you're really waiting for that trade to hit. So right now you can see the sellers are making a run, but you can just see that they're not even letting them. So right now, we'll wait. I think if he hits our first target at 98, it almost touched it. Sellers push back. And I think any point now might be a good point for us to enter, or should we wait? Candle is not as bullish as you can see here, but I'm thinking we might still want to wait a little bit. We might still want to wait a little bit to enter into. If we see this get very bullish at any point, we might enter a little bit. It's very close, as you can see here, 98,627, but we want to enter at 98,628. But I think if we're 0.1 off, it really shouldn't be a big deal. Just looking for that good entry point. Now I don't feel comfortable entering right here. I should have entered. Can you see that? Okay. We can still enter here. So we waited. We entered into that trade just as we predicted. Everything is looking good. We're looking for a good entry point. We're able to find it. And right there, everything is looking great. Everything is looking very good. And so you can see like the difference between the trades that I'm seeing earlier, and you can see trades that I've been looking at and what I'm really looking at when I'm, just open up the chart and what am I looking for? How can I enter into a trade? And as you can see, we're able to do that, and it looks pretty good. And we're just gonna wait a minute, and we'll probably be able to take profit on this real quick. With that in mind, while we're waiting for this trade to hit, you remember Friday I had a video out, and it's a little bit of a hidden video. It's not like the kind of videos that I make, but it's really something that I want to get off my chest, because I feel like there's a lot of things that come with making being on this platform, especially this side of YouTube, where it comes to trading. And there's already like a lot of ways that people see things, and they don't really believe that sometimes everything is real. And I try to show that my stuff is real, but at the same time, when I see something happening that shouldn't, I feel like I'm in a situation where I could say something. And as you can see, just as we think that we've been able to enter into a good trade with 20 seconds left, we can see the markets being bullish again. That is absolutely ridiculous. Trade looked good. If we had entered earlier, we'll probably be in profit right at the top right here. But I think I was a little bit too hasty, and seeing that the market touched close to my point where I felt like I could enter, turns into a G lost. On the other hand, I still believe the market is going to turn at any point now. As you can see, market's completely reversed on that candle, which means that now we've hit above the point that we wanted to enter before, right? And now is the time that I think we could double down, even triple down, and try to make back the amount of money that we just lost. Now we've seen the market pass our point, so we're going to triple down now, try to take the profit that was denied from us in the beginning, and now just got to watch and see that. So you can see even with a little bit of a point off, you can see that ended up turning into a loss for us. So you can really see how important it is for you to be like time on and dead on. And that's why we really try to, even when we're given signals, we always tell you guys that you have to understand the difference in time in and entering into a trade. So we try to cut the time down as much as possible, so you guys can always enter into the trade at the same time as us. But you can understand there's going to be some delay between you hitting it before when you get the message. There's a lot of things, a lot of factors that kind of like push the trading back. So yeah, as you can see, the market continues to be bullish on this. And even though I was pretty sure that the market would turn at this point, market's beaten all expectations, at least mine, and it crossed over our, probably we should have entered into a call right here. So we're down 3K, honestly four grand, but waiting for a reversal hasn't been happening. We've got about 17 seconds left. I doubt the price can be pushed down to a point where we feel like this trade could go through. So yeah, that's a 4 grand loss. And even though we've been doing a little bit better, I thought it was finally time. I felt comfortable enough to start doing my bigger trades, but I guess 4 grand, it's not bad. I've had bigger losses. I'm used to it now. So I think that we're just going to end the video right here. Or we could go one last trade to bring it all back. Because in my mind, I'm just waiting for it to touch right here. If I see it touch, I'm entering for all the marbles. But right now we can see, look at that on a stochastic oscillator, still bullish as hell. After such a candle, you're expecting this to be down. So we're into for 6K right here. And this is probably the last trade I'm going to be taking today. A little bit risky trading against the trend. It's something that I would tell you never to do. But the market is just being very, very stubborn today. I can't really get like anything going. As you can see, now we've passed even that point, and the market just continues to blaze up. And looks like I just forced myself into a 10K loss. Okay, we'll take it. Should have probably just lost. Should have probably just left. But I was so sure if we hit this point, there will be a reversal. But there's a tiny bit of a chance with 30 seconds left. but I don't really see them. You can see how that price is being pushed down, but the buyers aren't really losing much. It's starting to pull down again, but don't get your hopes up. If we see a red candle starting to form, if that price get pushed down here, it'd be a lot comfortable and not be like super close. But right now it feels like it's gonna be really, really, really close. Very, very close. We're getting in and out of getting our money back, but with that price ending over there, it's a little bit of a turn. And now we get in the money a little bit, and that price get pushed up again. So with 13 seconds left, 11, 9, 8, 7, 2, 1, 0. As you can see, gang, we end up taking a 10K loss. The market does pull down afterwards, but this is my bad. Still working on it. Looks like every time I'm taking bigger trades for 2K or 1K, my strategy really isn't working. And as I said before, even though that right now it is below our entry point, but we'll take it as a loss. Gonna go back in the lab, gonna work on making our strategies better. Don't forget to join Telegram channel, links in the description, because we show you what it's like to really be a trader, and our team is great at, we've been given informations on how to become a better trader and how you can avoid this kind of mistakes. And you can see now we are very, very, very bullish on the markets right now. So timing is of importance as well. So thank you guys for joining me for another BZ Trade video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the notification button so you know when a new video comes out. And if you really enjoyed the video on Friday, I got more stuff that I've really been thinking about that's going to be coming out soon. So definitely stick around.